My name is Hugh O'Connell. I work for WallTech, but in China, I understand we are Wallxing. Today, I'm going to talk about AI, not US tariffs. Initially, I'm going to talk about the applicability of AI in the supply chain industry, in cross-border, before moving on to some more specific examples of how we at WallTech are currently using AI in our systems and our platforms. I want to discuss the evolution of AI in cross-border logistics, especially in supply chain management. We see on the left-hand side, we have very key demands of the supply chain industry, data that has been researched over decades, and in fact, IBM, I think, first did this research in 1970. Up until last year, the demands and the weighting of these metrics has not changed. Visibility is the most important thing. Risk management, demand changes in supply elasticity, cost control. Basically, the demand metrics here will continue to remain. I started in the e-commerce business in probably 2010, working with a company out of Hong Kong. At the time, they were quite revolutionary, and shipping to Australia, they were the largest pure play online retailer shipping to Australia. And we were collecting around about 2,000 pieces a day. It was huge, 2,000 pieces. We were so excited. We built systems and visibility tools around that volume because really that was the demand at the time. There was still a lot of untracked e-commerce, but for us, we knew that this relatively high value product had to be tracked. And that was 15 years ago. Everything that has sort of evolved since. We've seen the introduction of big marketplaces. Cainiao, I think, hit the market in around about 2014 and brought with them a much more advanced logic and programming and a way of working with vendors that was much more algorithm driven. We used to call it the Cainiao black box, that it's live and die by the algorithm. So where we see ourselves now in this market, we have many marketplaces that have great logic, great programming, great algorithms to really scrutinize their vendors, scrutinize delivery performance, impose penalties. But where we see AI standing in right now, we see AI breaking down a lot of the requirements to have code, to have logic, and breaking down many different data islands.